I'm live. I'm live.
Don't say you put the kids to sleep because you know that.
Hi guys, welcome. I'm live. You might hear the M's because they are downstairs in their playroom. Waiting for people to arrive. Hi guys. Hi guys, I can hear you. What's up? What's up? Where are you guys? Check in. Let me know where you're at tonight. Hi, beautiful. Hello, hello. Yes, I have a YouTube, guys. Welcome to Ask Mo Mondays. I'm waiting on more people to arrive. But you are in the right place. Hi, New Jersey. Yes, please let me know where you guys are. And of course, at the end, well, this is my second time going live. Ask Mo Mondays. So excited about it. Hey, Louisiana. Yes. Home state. Oh, maybe I should put this closer to me. Hi, Philly. What's up, New York? Okay, guys, I will shout you out at the end, but thanks for letting me know that you're in the building. Gonna let some more people join in, but you are live with me, Monyetta, for Ask Mo Mondays. And this is basically an interactive platform for everything positive co-parenting. And hi, Facebook. Officially my first time going live on Facebook. What's up, Facebook family? And my IG family. I know y'all, my Saints lost. We were robbed, but it's all good. We still who that? We did. Kenya. Yes, honey, my socks, honey. Look, I like to keep them cozy. You have hearts all over them. Oh, thank you. Hi, Kelly. Keep it classy, bud. Yes, we were definitely robbed. Who that? That's all right. We coming next year. How much longer should I wait? It's 8:40. Okay, gonna have 1 or 2 more minutes. Hi guys. Welcome, welcome. I have like imaginary music in my head. That's why I'm dancing. Don't forget to let me know where you guys are checking in from so I can shout you out. Hey, y'all. Do what with my socks? Y'all want to see my socks? They're so cute. And they're cozy. Comfy. I believe in comfort, honey. I feel like I need some music. This is just total silence. All right, guys, as more people are coming in, welcome, welcome, welcome. Sound like a church welcome. You are welcome today, yesterday, and every day. Anyway, hey, y'all. But welcome to Ask Mo Mondays. This is an interactive platform for everything positive co-parenting. So some of you guys have DM'd me or asked questions in the comments. I picked a few to discuss tonight. And I also, for my book, Keep It Classy, that's out now. My website is monettashaw.com. If you have it, thank you. And you're going to be able to go to it. I'm going to tell you which chapter and you could follow. I'm actually going to read something in here, a little excerpt, and elaborate on it. And I actually pulled tonight's topic from the book. So go run and get the book if you have it. If not, you can purchase it. If you are co-parenting, or if you're not, it's okay. I'm sure you know someone who is, and it's a great source for help, you know, because we're trying to just get these families in a positive manner. Like, you have to have love and just connect as a family unit, and time out for any silliness. It's all about the kids, so let's just get in the business of raising some healthy, happy children and putting everything else behind you and moving forward in positivity. So yes, guys, the topic tonight is The Sky is Falling, okay? And it's from the Keep It Classy book. So I'm going to start off by reading, and if you do have the book, feel like I'm in church, get your Bibles out, turn to chapter. Anyway, y'all know I'm kind of goofy. The Sky is Falling, and it's in the chapter I talk about 5 things parents should do together. And I know you think that it could be about the sky is falling in your world when you've lost, you know, that significant other, they left, or you just feel like it's, you know, time is out for it. And it's a very, very difficult time. But, hey, Mason, I know y'all hear him. But you can move forward and move on. So it actually it's talking about the children. So the sky is falling in their life because it's not just you experiencing this loss. Sometimes the kids feel like it's their fault, or mommy left because of something that they did, you know, the kids did wrong, or vice versa. Daddy left because maybe did he leave because I didn't clean the room, or because I was bad that day, or something like that, because it's a very, very traumatic time. And one thing we can't discount are their feelings. And so that's why it was super important for me to talk about this in the book. And not only your sky is falling, the kids' sky is falling. And they really think that. So I'm just going to read a little bit because it's not going to be a little boring little FaceTime. We don't, live rather, we don't do that. But it's super important that we talk about this. So if you have your books, guys, it's on page 23. If you don't feel left out, you can get it. Go purchase it. Amazon, MonyettaShaw.com, or select Barnes & Nobles. Okay? All right. The Sky is Falling, 5 things parents should do together. Let's take a look at the world through the eyes of our children. The transition during most breakups is gut-wrenching. Unfortunately, too often, innocent children are swept into the darkest hours of our emotional storms. Our role as parents is to do everything within our power to avoid causing the children emotional distress. I feel like I need to read that again. Our job, our role, our duty as a parent is to do everything within our power to avoid causing the children emotional distress. Like I like to say all the time, children did not ask to be here. They don't deserve to be in the middle of our mess. But unfortunately, that's what happens so many times in our household. They're just put in the middle. Sometimes they're the bait, have you, like the being like, you know, parachuted from this house to this house and used against, you know, the other person, which is not at all, you know, what should be going on. Because it's always about their hearts, their minds, their happiness. We got to do what's best for them. And I know it's so hard when you're in the middle of everything. She did this to me, he did that to me, and it makes me feel some type of way. But we have to find it within ourselves. And I say all the time, 3-letter words that are so detrimental to us and just our relationships, not just, you know, mother and father, parents, like just friendships too, your ego. You have to put your ego aside and do what's best for your children. So, yes, I also have, it's like the 5 things that we should do. So one that I'm going to speak on is calmly explaining your decision. Yelling back and forth, cussing. Of course, it gets a little crazy at times, but if you can, you have to gather yourself. And it's so important to do that before you're around these little amazing creatures that you guys created in a place out of love. And so you have to consider that. So get yourself together and calmly explain your decision. Like, don't just say like, okay, it's not their business, it's not whatever. And don't point the fingers or blame in front of them, because so many times they see that and they sit there and they feel like they have to pick sides. And that's never a good place to put your children in. And don't let them hear you bad talk each other. That's just not good. Your daddy ain't this, your daddy ain't that, or your mom ain't this, your mom ain't that. He did that. Like, no, time out for that. Like, you have to, like, they're gonna be old enough, or they might be old enough to be able to decide for themselves. You know, so it's just super important that we explain calmly. And if you feel like you can't do that, have someone that's an unbiased family member, or think clergy, even a mutual friend who loves and respects the both of you to be able to do that. So that's a huge, huge thing. All right, guys, if you're just tuning in, this is Ask Mo Mondays. And I am discussing a few topics from my book, Keep It Classy, on positive co-parenting. Okay? So DM me your questions. You still have time, or drop them in the comment. And also let me know where you're from. And I'm going to shout you out at the end. Thank you guys for coming. Again, if you're just tuning in, welcome to Ask Mo Mondays. It's the interactive platform for everything positive co-parenting. Okay. And now I'm going to go into a question that I have gotten. Hey guys, thank you so much. Okay, let me go down here. Okay, where are we, guys? All right, I want to be sure you said we can get your book. Well, only select Barnes & Nobles, but the easiest way would be to just go to my website, and you could click on where it says Keep It Classy, or my other books I do have, Bigger Than Me and Adventures of Maddie, Mason's book coming soon, and click on, it'll take you to Amazon, and you can get it easily from there. And of course, I'm gearing up for the book tour, so the dates will be announced on my website in the next week or so, I think. So get that information available on my website, and it is www.monyettaShaw.com. That's MONYETTA Shaw.com. And yes, Mason's book is coming soon. I promise. He's asking me like, okay, Mama, where's this book? I let you do this other one. And where is it? So it's coming soon. And Maddie's book is out now, and you can also get that on MonyettaShaw.com. Okay, guys, here we go. So, is it time for special guests? I have special guests tonight, guys. Are y'all excited? Let's go into the first Dear Mo. Like I said in the beginning, I pick a few questions from emails, DMs, or comments. They're getting a little loud. And here we go. Here we go. Hi there. How did you manage to move on from your ex? Of course, Neo. I have a boyfriend whom got married to someone else. I have tried to move on, but I find it close to impossible to do so. Well, of course, especially if you guys break up and then he goes on to marry someone quickly, or just whenever, because you feel like it should have been you. especially depending on how long you were with them or whatever. But what you have to realize how I did it, and it's also harder with kids, I would say. And if you don't have kids, I feel like, I mean, it's still hard. Honestly, who wants to just not be in a relationship when you love this person anymore? It's a hard thing. But all things are possible. What I did was I had to forgive myself, forgive him. And I had to do a lot of self-realization and accountability for my actions as well. And I prayed a lot, a lot. Cried a lot. And with kids, you have to make sure that you don't transfer that energy over to them. So they were younger, but still they feed off of your energy. So I would, get them down and then go in my room and be toe up and cry and just get it out, because you have to get it out. Because if not, it'll come out at a wrong time and you have no control over it, and it will be all bad. So I just did a lot of, I read books. That's big. And talked to my spiritual advisor, talked to my pastor, talked to my dad, who's amazing man of God. And he would just comfort me and, not sugarcoat it, which is so great for me. And just to let me know, like, okay, this too shall pass. You're strong. And, it's important to have, like, great people in your corner and people that are evenly yoked. Because if you have the rah-rahs, you're going to go rah-rah, and it's going to be ugly, and you might have a mug shot or be all of, like, it was important to me to stay positive, even though, was going through all this and in the public eye. But seriously, stay encouraged and just know that if you're on live, my phone just rung. Anyway, if he's leaving, then it's not the person that God has for you, because if it was, he'll still be there, and it'll, it just trust the process. Have faith that everything happens for a reason, and, just keep your head held high and just take the time. It's going to take time, but you'll get to that point where you'll see, like, okay, this isn't it, and this is the reason why this didn't work. And you'll be able to accept everything and just keep it classy, because there's nothing you can do. If a person is not in that relationship, their head isn't there, their heart isn't there, you shouldn't want him to be there. And, like when I was going through it, honey, I tried everything. I felt like, like, hello, this is a family, like, you're leaving the family. And he would explain to me, he's like, no, I'm not leaving. We'll always be family. But I didn't get it, because like I tell, my parents been together next month 47 years, so that's all I knew. So I'm like, when he's saying this to me, I'm like, well, what do you mean? So life goes on, and you're able to get through those things if you just keep going, and it gets better. And so just wish them the best and just wait to receive what God has for you. Okay, don't hold on to it, let it go. It's the past, and that person came into your life to teach you a lesson. There's a reason and a season, and that's it. Hope I answered your question, Bill. What's your name? Mara Obaka. I'm sorry if I ever mispronounced your name. Okay. Moving on. Wait, I thought somebody had a great question. Was it in there? Did I miss it? A question from, we're going to go to the Kenya. Is it in here? Let's see. Oh, here's one. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. It's not going up. Again, if you guys are tuning in, this is Ask Mo Mondays. And it's an interactive platform for everything positive co-parenting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to my Dear Mo DMs. And the next one is from Jazz B91. And her question is, do you converse more with his wife now than that they are married about the kids, or do you mainly converse with him? Actually, with Crystal, because he's busy most of the time, I actually started a group text, which is amazing. So I actually communicate very well with the both of them. So it just depends on day to day. But most of the time it's with Crystal, his wife, more than with him. But I just chop it if I call him first and he doesn't answer. I'll shoot a text in the group text, or I'll call Crystal to, like, you got to get down to the business. And I know a lot of people was like, what? You actually call? Like, why not call her? It's his wife, and it's about the kids. So it's not an option for anyone, I feel, to be stuck in their feelings and like, I'm not going to hit her or whatever. I ain't going to give her the satisfaction. Girl, okay, so you understand that this is hurting the kids. So why would you want their dad or them to miss like a day at school or lunch at school or something that if he's in town for and he can be there and he wants to be there and it's the option, by not hitting the spouse? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. So most of the time I converse more with her because of his busy schedule, and she has been a blessing because like she hits me back right away and everything works smoothly. So like I said, get over that 3-letter word, ego, or you feel like you too good to hit the person, or woo 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 woo, and it's not even about that. It should be whatever is good for the kids. And communication is huge. It's so huge. I can't stress that when you're co-parenting, because you being all stuck in your feelings and your ego and not communicating effectively is going to affect the kids in a negative way. All right, so I hope I answered your question, Jazz B91. And now we're time for the special guest segment. Wait. And tonight, my special guests are y'all ready? The Ears! Say hi.
Hi.
Say what's up. You gotta look there too. Say hi, Facebook. Watch out. Get your little feet down, homie.
Hi.
So funny.
Hi, Facebook.
Facebook is here. Instagram is here. And then we're gonna put this on the YouTube.
Yay.
Yeah, they want their YouTube channels so bad. So first I'm gonna start off with giving them segments. Because they're hilarious. Yes, girl. Check her fly. All right. All right. You good? You Gucci? Oh, are you offended? Whatever this is, girl. Okay, Mace, calm down. Okay, special guest. So how are you guys doing this fine night?
Good.
Good? Oh, and I feel remiss by not saying this. Happy MLK Day.
What does that mean?
Really? You don't know what that means? What were you out for school for, sir? Don't try. Do you know Martin Luther? Come on. Who's that?
Yeah, Martin Luther King Jr.
Yes, that's right. Yes, boo-boo. Don't try it now. So I want to definitely. Everything is a song, y'all. They keep me cracking up at all times.
To shake the land, to shake the land, to shake the land.
Okay, yeah. He saved the land. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Oh,
He
no.
got it cracking. Okay, sir. I still have to do my segments. Ooh, y'all.
Ask Mom Monday.
That's right, girl. High five. Ooh, ew. So
How did you make your own
ask,
shirt?
I'm gonna ask you guys. This will be available, by the way. My merch will be available soon. We also have Keep It Classy shirts. Okay, this one is.
How do you find your merch?
Great question, Mason. Go to www.monettashaw.com and click on merch and you can purchase.
And also subscribe to Learning with Liam, www.learningwithliam.com.
That's right. That's his cousin.
AKA Owl Cousin.
Yeah, Liam's YouTube channel.
AKA look at Liam's
Okay,
rap song.
Scoot back, homie. He loves all of it. Okay, and subscribe to who else YouTube?
Ours, but it's not here yet.
It's not, yeah, but when it gets here. But what about mommies? You want to
Oh,
subscribe
yeah,
to
mommies.
mommies? 'Cause
Yeah.
they're going to be able to see you.
Subscribe.
What's the name of it, Mason? Okay, scoot back, baby. They don't want to see you.
Monday's Mo ask. Just Monyetta. Ask Mo
Oh, good
Mondays.
job. What is it, Maddie?
Just Monyetta.
Okay. Ooh, child.
Shirt. I want to wear it.
Okay,
I want to
yeah.
wear a shirt.
See, look at the sweet M's. It's the sweet
I want to wear a
M's.
shirt.
It's after their bedtime, child. But they don't go to school tomorrow, so
Ooh, macho.
they get to stay up. Oh, okay, guys.
Ooh, macho.
Guys, okay, 1, 2,
Yay.
3. Thank you. All right. I didn't make it to 5. That's a good sign tonight. Yes, it's definitely the M's takeover. Guys, but I want to tell you guys one of my favorites, and I don't see it. It's gone. Okay. It's hold on, Mason. What you doing, brother?
Hi.
Yeah?
Sit down. Sit down.
Okay, guys. Okay, let's talk with them real quick. I'll go back to that. Mason, can you have a seat? Guys, okay, so how was your weekend? I heard that you guys had a very fun daddy weekend. Baby, give me this, ma'am.
Put that on.
No, not right now.
The
So how
camera
was your-
can't see me.
They can't, baby, they can see you. Here we go. Okay, if you scoot back, honey, they can see you.
Keep it
Yeah, baby.
I want to school back.
Okay, scoot back, honey.
Yay.
Girl, off the chain. Okay, great. Oh, that's,
could be in
that's
the back.
perfect. You could be right there. So tell me about your weekend, with your fun weekend with Dad. What did you guys do?
We went to Barnes and Noble.
Ooh,
And
they
we
love
got
Barnes and Noble,
on the
guys.
shelf.
Oh, really?
I didn't get mine.
Well, okay, well, what did you get? Did you read a nice book? That's awesome. I hope so. Or did you get a book to read and come read it at home? Oh, yeah, child, baby. Yeah. Oh, okay. I guess we know that is. What about the Children's Museum?
No. Baby-ish. Baby-ish.
What?
It's boring.
Oh,
it's for
come
babies.
on. Well, it's okay, guys. Well, you're talking like a baby right now, sir. Maybe you need to go back.
It was for babies.
No, okay. It was for, but you guys did have, I saw some of the footage. You guys had fun?
And we
It was
did
fun?
the piano steps.
Oh, well, that's cool. Was it like, did the songs play?
No.
No, like, it was this movie when I was younger called Big. And one of my favorite parts of the movie was when the actor Tom Hanks was on this huge piano, and he got to play music, and I was like, dun, 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 dun. No, okay, I'll show it. I'll show it to you.
I want to see it.
Yeah, I know, it was awesome. Okay, yeah, they do.
What's
They
the
keep it
second
very real,
question?
child. Okay, what's the second question?
No.
May sit down. Child, they are
I
off the
still
chain.
sleep with
I love
little
that.
toys. It's
Do,
okay.
do you?
Me
What
too.
little
Don't
toys you
judge
sleep
me.
with? Don't judge.
Don't judge me.
Girl.
Don't judge
Y'all,
me
they are
too.
so funny.
I
What little
sleep
toys
with
do you
lots
sleep with?
of chumpy cheese toys.
Okay, now they
Oh
just
yeah,
acting.
and go to the chumpy
So what
cheese
did you have for
shop.
dinner
The
tonight?
chumpy cheese shop.
Spaghetti.
Yay!
I
My
got
special
lots of
spaghetti.
chumpy
Yeah.
cheese.
Okay, Mace. 1. All right. People, don't call me. All my good friends, I love y'all. I'm live, and if you don't know that I'm live, it's a problem. You might not need to be my friend no more. No, I'm just playing. Anyway, I'll call you guys back
Why'd
in a
you
minute.
say don't call me?
Maybe I was joking. I was joshing, okay? Joshing means
Someone
what?
says-
Joking. Okay?
That mommy. Someone says
Hello.
princess.
Aw, say thank you.
Thank you. I have no, but I have.
That's
Baby,
okay.
I was star tonight.
Okay.
Someone else says LOL.
Alright,
So
that's-
cute.
Yeah, aw, what do you say to that?
Thank you.
All right, guys.
And wave.
So, Mason, did you want to do your special dance? Because he was so excited once I told him. Oh, is that what we say?
Please, can you move out the way?
Child. Okay, here we go. Are you going to stand up? Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on, bro. Calm down.
Let me go over here.
Okay, well, hold on. Go right. Go right here.
Right over here.
Okay. Hey. All right. Go. Hey. Get it. Oh. Do the south side. Remember, you did a dance, and I was like, Maddie, that's the south side. Okay, that's not the south side. Do it real quick. Go.
That's the
Remember?
doggy.
Hey,
It's the
do the
doggy
south side.
cha-cha.
I want to see the south side, though.
I don't want to do the doggy cha-cha.
Doggy cha-cha.
Doggy.
Can I see the south side real quick?
Doggy.
Oh, no, that's not. Oh, okay, child. All right. Let's
Doggy
give
salsa.
the M's a round of applause for coming.
Keep it classy.
That's right, at all times.
Yeah, you better keep it classy.
We already
I wanna
did the
know
questions.
this-
Y'all were a little too turned for the questions, so we'll try it again next time. But y'all did amazing, and tell them to be on the lookout for your segment on Mommy's YouTube, and that's where they can see you next.
Yeah.
Okay.
Showdown.
And sing, child. Okay.
Showdown.
Okay. All right.
Showdown.
All right. Say good night.
Go to bed.
Okay. Well, you're talking like a baby, so you must want to go to bed. Okay, babe.
Bye-bye.
No, y'all can go play since you don't have to go to school in the morning. You can go back to the playroom and play, okay? Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, that was them. We love y'all, too. They are lit. But those... Hi. Hi, Meso. Hi, Maddie. Okay, guys, can you please... You can either... This is what y'all can do. Either go to night-night, say your prayers. I'll tuck you in after, or go play. Okay, yeah, they gone. Yeah, they weren't trying to go to sleep. That was awesome. The M's. Listen, yeah, they had to. Your babies had to go. TT Kara. All right, guys. So that was awesome. They were my special guests, and of course, I love them so much. All righty, guys. Where are we going next? Oh, for those of you who are just tuning in, welcome to Ask Mo Mondays. This is an interactive platform for everything positive co-parenting. And if you have your opinions about other things that are not positive, I don't want to hear it here. So all things positive. This is my family, and life is life, and life is lovely, and love and light. Okay, people? Hi, baby. Okay, I'm not going to shout out into the end, but please drop down where you are, where you're tuning in from. I will shout you out at the end of my live. And thanks again for tuning in. All right, guys. Moving on to... Oh, yeah. For those of you who are just tuning in again, my current book is titled Keep It Classy. And it focuses on ways to positively co-parent and get along with your ex, and just being a positive light and gluing the family back together. You can purchase it on www.monettashaw.com. And gearing up for my tour. The dates will be announced on my website. I also have merch. Did Maddie get me? No, we're here. Ask Mo Mondays will be available. And Keep It Classy shirts. Thanks for tuning in again, guys. All right, let's keep it going. Another question. Where are we? Ooh, that laugh is crazy. Hold on, let me do this. It's so funny. There you go. Habit, lesson learned. Yes, guys, I have to have my notes, because if not, you see how the M's came in and just made it the M show. So why did you choose to keep it classy, or how did you choose to keep it classy in a world where all you see is negativity around you? And you could have done that. Like, that was the easy way out. That's from Kenya. Great question. And honestly, it was easy for me. My M's. Because no matter what happened, they're going to be old enough. They're now old enough to see everything on the internet. And children talk too, because their parents talk. And one thing I did not want them seeing on the internet or hearing, that their mom was acting a fool or doing things that's just not becoming, and just acting a nut over something. And because these are vital times that we're in, and they're watching us. We are examples. So it's important to me to lead by example and to be a positive light. And that's why, like, it was a no-brainer. Like, I don't get, and of course everybody's situation is different, but of course we're not perfect. Everything ain't all peachy cream all the time, but I make sure that when situations arise, that we have a conversation within our family, within the group, on the group text, or pick up the phone and call, not get on social media and tell what just happened. And I know it makes it not as appealing for the blogs and everybody else, but the blogs aren't in our situation, you know. The kids, it affects the kids, guys. And for instance, just today, Mason came in here because they had iPad time. I let them get on the iPad on the weekends for a certain amount of time. But anyway, he was about to plug it back up, and he's like, he pulled up pictures when they were little. Like, Mommy, look at us. Like, why did I make this face when I was little? It's so funny because when you would tell Mason to smile when he was like 2 and 3, he'll do this. It was like the funniest thing. Like, he was like mad, like, and just really thought he was smiling. And he saw the picture. We were at the Hamptons at their dad's charity event, and of course took pictures. And so he just pulled it up. I was like, Mason, how did you get that? He said, oh, I just typed in Neo's kids, and it popped up. So of course with that, and I just explained to him, well, okay, because they have YouTube Kids, everything will come up, everything. So I'm like, okay, Mason, well, you can't just do that all the time. Okay, you can't do that without asking me, because everything will come up. And let's say we had an all fight and cussing and everything, Mason could see that one day. So that's why it was no question for me to keep it classy and to be a positive example to my kids, because when they're gonna see it. And look, he came up here showing me pictures of him that he saw, and he knew what it was. And it's just very, very important to me how they view me. And like I said, it's a very vital time. We're showing our kids how to act, especially in times of hurt, in times of confusion. You can say all day, don't do this, don't do that. But if you're doing it, if you're acting a fool, of course they're going to do it. You can't be surprised when you're going to the jailhouse to bail them out when you all rah-rah all the time. Like, they're going to do what you do, basically. So hope that answers your question. Hashtag keep it classy. And also, you can purchase my book for those of you who are just coming in. Thanks for tuning in at www.monettashaw.com. Keep it classy. Yes, thank you guys so much. Thank you for that. Glad you enjoyed that. Okay, next question is, and that question was from Kenya. Thank you, Kenya, for that. Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm going on to the next question. It seems. No, I'm actually not. This book is about keeping it classy, positive co-parenting. Co-parenting strategies for unstoppable moms and devoted dads. It took me a while to get over it, because I had to make sure, I had to heal for myself before I could move on. And I'm very happy in a relationship. I choose to keep it, as private as possible, as long as I can. So I'm not healing from that breakup. Jules 617, but no. But what I am doing is telling my story to help people get over what they think is a impossible situation, because I knew that. I thought the same thing. But you keep moving and you keep God the center of it, and it's absolutely so much joy, so much light on the other side. And even when you're not feeling your best, just look at your kids, and I know they were my reason so many days to get up out of bed and to move forward and to just thrive, because I knew that better was coming. And I'm so excited. Oh, no, you didn't offend me. But anyway, all right, guys, moving along. Also, of course, I was going to tell you guys my favorite quote, and it actually goes with everything in life, from Dr. Martin Luther King. It's the ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at when times are challenging and it's controversy around him. That says so much, because of course you can be nice and you can be smiling, you can be all bubbly when things are going good and you're with, the man of your life, but when he walks away, or when she walks away, or when you lose your job, or when the kids do this, like, how you react to that really says your character. That really says who you are. So, thank you, Dr. Martin Luther King, for everything you've done for all of us. And that was that, guys. Okay, I think I have time for, let's do a couple more questions. So I am trying to, again, guys, thank you guys for tuning in to Ask Mo Mondays. I love this. I know I said I would be interactive, with you guys in 2019, and that's what I'm doing. And I love this. I love the feedback. I've been hearing so many awesome things, and I appreciate that. You guys are amazing. Who doesn't want to accept you? Okay, I see something from what's the best advice on dealing with someone who doesn't want to accept you as a stepmom? Okay, who is that? Makia Beauty, what's the best advice on dealing with a woman who doesn't want to accept you as their stepmom? Honestly, Makia, all you have to do is just be yourself and love the kids. If you're his wife, she has to accept you. Like, there's no way getting around it. If you bring no harm to the kids, you're not trying to take the mom's place. And that's what I love so much that Crystal did in the beginning, because in the beginning he and I was going through like a lot. It was a lot. I was like almost over situation, but not completely. And then she's coming in, and then my kids. It was a hard pill to swallow, but I knew ultimately I'm gonna do what's best for them. And she reached out and said, "Look, I'm not trying to take your place. I could never do that. This is that," and I love that. And honestly, maybe you should try to have a conversation with her as well, and just reach out and just be completely honest and just let her know how you feel. And if it's on her, she maybe has to deal with some things too, because when she did that, I accepted it because I knew ultimately I wanted to meet her and we're going to meet. But he and I had like a time limit thing, but sometimes soon, and in his case he did, and that's fine. And you have to deal with it sooner than you think. But life happens. People fall in love, people fall out of love, but when you have kids involved, you have to put on your grown-up panties, grown-up underwear, whatever, and do what you got to do what's best for the kids. So if she's not accepting it, just present yourself and just let her know, and you're going to be there. So if she doesn't accept it, like, you just be as peaceful as you can and just love the kids. That's it. Eventually she'll, come around, and just pray for her, pray for the kids. And that's from, what is that? Sardrina 449? Wait. Oh, okay. Nope. That's from, all right. Moving on to the next question, guys. Sorry. All right. This one right here. Okay. Another question from Sardrina45. I'm probably mispronouncing your name. I hope not, boo. Did you and Neo have an unbiased friend that defended both sides? Actually, in our case, I think I wrote about it in Bigger Than Me. Or maybe this one. But we actually had those. We were blessed to have friends that we were both still friends with. I didn't see a lot of people picking sides, which was kind of weird, but not, because in most cases, you see people picking sides. But we still have friends, some of the same friends, because they know our hearts. Like, we're like good people, but sometimes good people break up and it don't work. But we were able to keep the same friends, maybe some closer to me than him, and then, obviously other friends closer to him than me. But we're all able to get together if we want to and just hang out. And yeah, so thank you for that. I already answered that one. I already answered that other question. Let's do another question. From Jenny Lockhart 333. Would you like to have more children in the future? Great question, Jenny. My boyfriend and I discussed this, but he knows that we just really are not even discussing this without that, even though I ain't gonna tell too much of my business, but anyway, I'm open to it. Like, I have a boy and a girl, and it's reversible, thank God, and I have the best doctor, because he actually travels all over the world teaching other doctors how to perform the reversal, so God is good. After we're married, we'll discuss that, but right now, I'm good. I'm so good. Okay. Another question. Thank you guys for bringing these questions in. Virtuous Woman 32. What if it's easier to co-parent with his new spouse versus him. Should I co-parent with her or force him to step up? Girl, think about the kids. If you can co-parent with one of them, take it. Okay? Don't wait on him. It's not their fault. Sometimes, like it takes them longer for whatever reason. Some people aren't just they don't have that parenting spirit on them. Just pray for them to get it eventually. Or maybe once they see you and his spouse doing it and getting along and doing everything for the kids, maybe that will make him, take a step back and want to. But don't not do it because you feel like it's his duty. Because actually it's their duty now. I get what you're saying. But please, if you have someone that wants to spend time with them, wants to be in their lives, wants to, do things with them, take it. Take it. Absolutely co-parent with the spouse. Yeah, they're a unit now. So he'll be around. Maybe if, they choose, they're doing things with her, not so much as him. Still, they're around them and that part of the family. And that's awesome. So take it. Take it. Because, again, they didn't ask to be in our mess. So you're welcome, baby. So, yes, take it and let them benefit from it because they need their dads in their life. They need their mothers in their lives if they're available there. And if it's not any kind of, abuse going on, that's the only no, but if it's a positive environment, yes. Great question. Okay, Danica, who is it? Andy. Okay, how do you not be so hard on yourself through life trials, mistakes, and situations? Girl, I would say God's grace and mercy because there was a time, especially in the beginning of it, that I was hard on myself. I know, everybody put on a face, and honestly, I had no choice to put on a face because like I was saying in the beginning of this, the kids, they kept me going and I had to be strong for them. But when I put them down, I cried and I was so doubting myself. Because, you think okay, am I not good enough? Am I not this? Am I not that? And that's the devil trying to get into your head. But you have to shake that off and know, no, God has a plan and he absolutely does. And it's been done before. Plenty of single mothers and single fathers have raised amazing kids alone. And, your story that you thought might not be that. But you still are blessed. And you still can provide the best, that you can for your kids. So I stayed prayerful. And when I had those doubts, I just shook them off. I prayed harder. I read books, went to the gym, I had positive people feeding and speaking life into me. You have to know that, you are better than that. And when you get that self-doubt, just tune it out because you are beautiful. You are blessed. And just because it didn't work with that person, that wasn't your person. God has someone else better for you. So, yes. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you guys for tuning in again to Ask Mo Mondays. And it's an interactive, positive platform talking about all things positive co-parenting. My book that's currently out is titled Keep It Classy, Co-Parenting Strategies for Unstoppable Moms and Devoted Dads. If you have it, thank you. If not, you can go to my website, MonyetteShaw.com, and purchase it. Trust me, it's a blessing. It's a lot of gems in here. It's not, life isn't perfect co-parenting, but it can be done and it can be done positively. Go subscribe to my new YouTube channel, Just Monyetta. One word, Just Monyetta. Hit subscribe, ring the bell. Questions that I did not get to because you guys had them pouring in. Thank you so much. I will answer them on my blog, which is accessible on my website. And I'll also pick some more questions next week on my Ask Mo Mondays. I appreciate you. I'm going to close out, shouting out to all the people that tuned in: Los Angeles, New Jersey, Louisiana, Shreveport, Bossier City, woo woo, Minnesota, Florida. What is this? Grenada, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, woo, Philly. What's up, Philly? Nebraska, Duluth, Baltimore, Indianapolis, Decatur, Birmingham, Poland. Wow. All right, Poland. All right, Poland. Maryland, Toronto, ATL, Shouty, Hawaii. Aloha. Love Hawaii. Mendon, Louisiana. Okay, Louisiana, they're deep. Georgia, we love you, Georgia. Tennessee, Massachusetts, Brazil. I will be there with my uncle soon. Arkansas, Sacramento, Brooklyn, Baltimore, South Carolina, North Carolina, San Diego, Texas. Love you guys so much. I know I saw, where was it? Chicago. It was another, I think somebody from France was in here earlier. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Remember to always keep it classy in spite of your situation. I will post this live on my YouTube page, Just Monyetta, for those of you who tuned in late. And I will see you next Monday. Enjoy the rest of your night. Bye. Hey, Florida. Okay, guys. Y'all know I'm new to this. End. Okay. Bye.